Andrew, if you're here and you'd like to communicate with this equipment that I've got laid out, please feel free to do so. Straight away, the K2 fires up. Hi, Simon from Ghost Raiders, and tonight I'm back down at Chris's. Chris's is the house that we came to, me and Andrew, and we did an investigation here to see if we could contact his mother, who'd recently passed away. While we were here, Chris told us about a tragic event that had happened 2 years ago involving Chris's next door neighbour, who sadly passed away, took his own life and passed away. Chris has been experiencing strange occurrences, let's say, in his garage, which I am now currently studying, and he's invited me back just to see if I can sort of figure out if it is Andy, that's the name of the bloke that sadly took his life, see if Andy needs help, and if he does, you know, then we'll give him that help that he needs. Chris is here. He's just disappeared somewhere at the moment, but he is here. So I'm just going to quickly interview Chris, and you'll get more info from Chris in regards to what he's been experiencing here. So Chris, hello again.
Hi.
Obviously we know one another now, and I've been here a few times recently. Yeah. You told us that you'd had experiences in this garage that you thought it could be Andrew, or you've seen shadow figures.
Yeah, well, it's never happened before.
Yeah.
Before this time, stuff's happened in the house, but never in the garage. You know, if I'm doing stuff with pond, cleaning filter out, I can see a shadow going from left to right, and then I've looked and think, well, could it have been my shadow? No, because it's been continuous.
Yeah, and you've been stood still.
And I've been stood still. Yeah. I've either been stood still here, or I've been knelt down there in the pond box.
Okay, so when you say you've seen a shadow, let me just turn the camera around. That's the door, obviously, that leads out onto the drive, and the shadow has gone from over there to over there. That is the house where the lady lives now, whose son lived with her, and he tragically took his own life in the kitchen. Chris went and helped, and that's their garage, and that's Chris's garage. So obviously you can see that it's all joined. Andrew, if you're here and you'd like to communicate with this equipment that I've got laid out, please feel free to do so. Straight away, the K2 fires up. Andrew, if that 7 mean anything to you, Chris?
No, but it came out that night, 7. On the obvious in the room.
Oh yeah, it did, didn't it?
Yeah, 7 did.
Yeah. We just had another word, supper. Award. Right, Andrew, if you are happy to use the device that you've just been using, the one that is halfway up the garage door, can you just make the lights go off again? Are you able to make those lights go to red? Now, it is fair to say we are in a garage and there is electric in this garage, but that K2, the vibration's just gone off as well on the EDI. Andrew, are you able just to double confirm for me that it is you by setting that grey device off again, the one halfway up the garage door? Outside, we've had another word come through on the ovulus, and trying to focus it in, but it's so flaming hard with the light being on. disaster. Okay. Right, we've just had outside. Chris has just come back in. We've just had 2 words, Chris. We've had outside and disaster. One after the other, which obviously, as obviously you're aware, with obviously what you had to deal with and experience, both relevant, aren't they?
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
You know, I mean, the incident happened in the kitchen, but didn't they bring him outside to try and help him?
Yeah, because he stabbed himself in the air ambulance, tried to save him in the back garden.
Yeah.
But I think he was all well and truly gone by now.
D. What was his last name?
Dable. D-A.
Right.
B-L-E.
Right. So, are you giving us the initial of your last name? Because the obvious has just said D. And although Chris couldn't remember your last name, he's just looked in his phone, and your last name was Dable. Obviously beginning with a D. Stick. It's a strong word, but is it relevant? We don't know, because obviously we don't know. I mean, I don't know Andy. I mean, you live next door, and you've.
The only thing I can associate stick is because Andrew used to park his car, which was a convertible Mini, on his drive.
Yeah.
And waste. I used to have a burn bin out there.
Yeah.
And I used to poke it with a stick.
Right.
And he used to get off on because I didn't ask him to move his car.
And he used to get stuff on his car.
Yeah.
We aren't here to harm you in any shape or form. All we want to do is just communicate with you. Chris seems to think that he has seen out of the corner of his eye your shadow walking left to right across the garage door. If that was you, are you able to maybe, I don't know, maybe do that again for me? Walk left to right, or even right to left. Or maybe that's just gone off. The K2 is going off again in the middle. Let me just. Are you? Does that mean that you are going to happily walk across for us? If you are happily going to walk across from us, can you please make the lights light up again? See, we sort of kind of get intelligent responses, but then we get nothing. You know, it's like he's kind of wanting to talk to us. Andy, if you are here and you would like to use this device, please feel free to do so. This is another way of communication for you. Are you able to use this device? Yes. Are you able to say your name clearly and with purpose? Andrew, what happened to you was truly awful, and we are sorry for you and your family. If you would like to communicate with this device, can you please say your name? Pardon, Chris?
K2 just gone off.
K2's just gone off. Andrew, was it you that Chris has seen walking from left to right across the garage door? Yeah. Straight away, yes. And Andrew, is it you that is turning your bedroom light on in your mother's house? Andrew, I don't know if you are aware, Chris tried to help you. Chris tried to save your life. Unfortunately, by obviously doing what you had done, you were beyond saving. Would you like to say anything to Chris? Do you have a message for Chris? Visit. Yeah. Now that could be him visiting you. Yeah. Do you visit Chris and his family often? Is there anything that you would like to ask Chris? Yeah. Andrew's just come through. Andrew, yes, it's you that we're wanting to communicate with. Unfortunately, other spirits are going to have to be put on hold tonight because it's only Andrew that we want to speak to. So if there are three lights, if there are other spirits, sorry, I'm so sorry, but we don't want to talk to you tonight. We just want to talk to Andrew. So Andrew, please use all your energy and come through and talk to us. Andrew, are you able to tell me why you did the thing that you did? Are you wanting help? Are you stuck and would like help to pass over? If you are wanting help, can you with clear purpose say the word help? Kato going off again. Outside. We had outside on the Ovulus earlier. Andrew, just to know that it's you, are you able to say the word disaster? We have two words, one after the other on the Ovulus. One was outside and one was disaster. Both of those are relevant words in the circumstances surrounding your tragic death. We've just had outside come through on this portal. Can you say the word disaster? do you have anything that you'd like to say to Chris that Chris can pass on to your mother? Maybe you can tell me your mother's name through this device. I already know it. Are you able to tell me your mother's name? K2's just flickered again. Andrew, we're going to use this device for another 2 or 3 minutes and then I'm going to turn it off. We have heard some words that possibly could be relevant, and I think I heard your name said once. Is there anything in the last couple of minutes of me using this device you want to say to either me or Chris? I'm sure that just said Chris. Do you, are you happy, Chris, that his spirit is still here? I mean, are you wanting him to leave you alone?
It's the only place I feel a bit on edge.
In here. Right, okay. Andrew, when you do what you do, make Chris feel on edge. Would it be possible, I'm asking politely to you, would it be possible for you to stop doing what you are doing and leave Chris and his family alone? Chris has said that he's seen you walking across the garage door, and it's put him on edge. So please, are you able to stop doing these things? I'm asking you nicely and I'm asking you politely to leave Chris and his family alone. Might do. Andrew, Chris has asked you to kindly leave him alone, and not only himself but his family, and we heard a response through the spirit box, the device I've just turned off, saying might do. I'll ask you again if you are able to please leave Chris and his family alone. Are you able to make the lights on that device go up if you are in agreement that you will leave him alone? Like, just flickered one flicker. Like, you could take that as being a yeah. Right. I mean, in regards to obviously what we've witnessed here tonight, Chris, with the K2 obviously flashing and flickering, some of the responses that we definitely heard through the spirit box, and obviously the other words that came through on the ovulus. My mind's pretty made up that it is Andrew that's obviously been doing what he's been doing. Is there anything that you'd like to say to Andrew now while we're here? I've said, what I've said. Is there anything that you'd like to say?
No, I just wish you'd come round and talk to me, like your mum advised. But we can't change what's happened. We did his best on the day, but unfortunately it was too late. Hopefully you can see the light and move on.